904 Pintale in Hinesville. This is located on a cul-de-sac. Square footage is 1558. It's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. Call it a 1.5 story house. It's on 0.33 acres and built in 1990. So it looks like these trees may be dividing a portion of the property because you see where the two fences come together. So I'll just step over here to give you a side of the house view. And then again, this electrical box typically is going to mark the property line. This way. So there's not much as far as landscaping goes. We've got these bushes here in the front. 1-car garage. This is hardy board siding and a 3-tab roof. So we've got this really nice rocking chair front porch. So when I go through, I'm going to make any mentions that I notice of any imperfections that really stand out, and I do that intentionally, not to be a negative Nancy at all in any way, but simply to make sure that things that wouldn't typically show up on a video that you're able to see, so that you don't have any negative surprises if you decide to put in an offer on this property. I've talked about smell a lot and things like that too. So here's the front door. So just to show you, this is actually a very popular floor plan. It sells a lot and in multiple areas. So see how close this door is? Not necessarily a negative unless it is a negative to you, but I just want you to be aware. So just as we come in, we have the master down here on the right. And I'll show you some more of that. We have stairs to go up where there's the 2 other bedrooms. And then we have, of course, down here, the living area, formal dining or sitting area, and then we have kitchen, breakfast, laundry, and garage over here. So we're gonna head right on into the master first. So definitely a good size master. Absolutely. So initially when I come in, the house doesn't smell bad. I notice a lot of these throughout. So I always like to point out, hey, there is something that there's a reason they put the plugins in. With that being said, once I walked into this room, I can smell, it smells like dog. Like it's pet, I think. And it just smells like dog. It doesn't smell like dog urine. It doesn't smell like a dog went to the bathroom in here. It just smells like dog. So they've patched and, painted holes from nail holes or what have you. And there's been some touch-ups. So see if I show you like that, you can see it. So I would say, even though the touch-ups have been done, most people when they move in are probably going to want to paint. And that can help with some of the smell as well. I'm not seeing vacuum lines or anything on the carpet, so I'm not sure it's been shampooed yet. Here's master closet. So you've got a well-organized walk-in. And then we have master bath. So we do have tile on the floor, so we have this carpet. I like this carpet because it hides a lot. It's that speckled kind of carpet. So we have a vanity. It's kind of a low vanity. So you know, just about here. So it's not a comfort height. Comfort height is gonna be maybe here. So if you hear me say that, that's the difference. So single vanity. And then of course your tub shower combo here. And these are real good. These feel nice. So you could restain, paint, whatever if you want to. It's nice to know the difference. Of course, we have the upstairs, which we'll come back to, and we have like this builder grade engineered wood floor that's really popular in construction, or was, maybe not as much anymore, but it looks like the planks are smaller, but they're not. That's, you know, the size of this here, and it'll make it look like there's smaller planks within that plank, but it's in really good shape. So I really don't see much concern here with the floor, which is really nice. We've got this chair rail. Of course, we've got, you know, the edges have been bumped. And again, just touch up. There's been touch ups. They've washed the wall, but you know, you can still see a lot. So look back this way. And then here we have the formal dining. It looks like there was a patch at some point up there. Again, I don't point any of this stuff out to be like, oh no, it's very normal. This house was built in 1990. It's simply so that you're aware and you see absolutely everything. There's blinds in the house. It's the metal blinds. They don't all match, and they're kind of dinged up, but they are for sure present, which is good to know. So you can see where furniture was and just things like that. Here's your living area. And this is also really good size. So it's fairly open format, but still has designated spaces, which is unique. We've got a wood burning fireplace. There's just a couple cracked tiles. There's one here and one here. And then we have this peekaboo window, that's the breakfast nook, and then kitchen. And we have the same kind of tile in here, these large ones, as we saw in the bathroom, and then they've done some accent tiles. So just where the sheetrock has come away from the trim, or the textures come away from that little trim piece. There's your cabinets. And again, I mean, these are solid wood cabinets. They feel really nice. This one didn't want to close all the way. Now, this one, of course, feels like water's run down it. This one, some too. But the rest of them, those are the only ones. The rest of them are nice. So here's your dishwasher. You've got a sink working out. Smooth top stove. Here's your vent and refrigerator, freezer. And then we have this little nook. This would be an awesome spot to put a bench, table. If you did a built-in bench here. And then this little spot right here is kind of unique. So you can, obviously if you wanted to change the size of the fridge, you've got plenty of space, but it would also be kind of cool to put a coffee table there, or like a little coffee stand table. Okay, coffee plate. So washer dryer goes here. We want to, of course, make sure that the size is good. Those are 12-foot tiles, so we've got a little bit here, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tiles in that little bit, and that's the space to the door. Otherwise, the door wouldn't be able to open all the way, or would need to be taken off the hinges and have something else placed here. Garage. One car garage, and it is painted. There's not a baseboard, so it's not technically considered a finished basement, or I'm sorry, a finished garage. But somebody has gone in and painted it. You have your water heater back here, extra wood, things like that, screens, storage. That's a good storage area. And then you've got this door leading out. Okay, so you've got the satellite here. Backyard from the garage. So nice trees. We're gonna go see more of the yard. There is a garage door opener. So we're going to go ahead and head out this way. So we've got this storm door here, which is nice if you just want to open that, let light in. Neighborhood is like just a small loop. It's really cute, so I'll also get some footage of that. And I don't know if they parked something back here or what, but there's like some grooves, which is kind of interesting. It's like terrain. It's pretty cool. Huh. Or if it's just the root systems. And then you have this big patio. Actually surprising amount of storage with this vanity here. A lot of times we just see like a pedestal sink, but there's a good amount of counter space and storage. All right, so if we continue to go this way, we're gonna head on upstairs. So, I mean, overall, like I said before, the carpets don't show much wear and tear at all. I'm sure they're definitely not new. Don't get me wrong. But this handrail is really low. Like it goes, I don't know how to flip these. Anyway, it goes to, this is my hip. My waist is way up here, my hip, and it's down to my thigh. Not a big deal, just something to be aware of. I could reach it fine because I'm 5'2". You have bedroom here. Of course, there's the stairs, hall bath, bedroom 3. So this is a stain that I did see, pretty glaringly obvious stain. Otherwise, this room looks pretty good. I mean, overall, it doesn't look like there's been a whole lot of paint touch-up. Actually, what it does look like is I'm seeing the edges are darker right here where the light is. It looks like they just had to paint the whole wall. And they just cut in around things. So I just thought that was shadow, but I bet you that's the same thing. They just didn't tape or mask anything off or do any prep, so they just painted the whole surface. But I mean, it looks good. This one looks good. So So closet and closet. So this one has two. I like how they have the 2 bars in the one and the 1 bar in here. So the like pants and shirts over there, dresses, and then here is the linen closet for upstairs. So it is within this bedroom. Out here, this is attic. So there's 2 HVAC units, probably one for up and one for down. And here's where you have the interior HVAC access. So not much for storage, but definitely good access for sure. You're not gonna have any issues getting to those. Okay, so we're gonna leave that bedroom, head here to the hall bath. So very similar setup, obviously, to the master. And I don't know if you can hear it. It sounds like the fan might be on, but it's not. That's from the AC. But it feels good. Okay, yeah, so they repainted in here too. You can see the blue at the top. So you see. But overall, I mean, again, looks good. Obviously, it needed to be cut in. There's a pretty good patch right there. So similar setup to the last one. You have 2 closets here. It's just minus the linen. This one's a little smaller than the other bedroom. So you have the 1 rod and then you have the 2 rods. The closets are set up really nice. Very functional. And again, I could smell dog. I'm thinking on the stairs. Once I got up here, I didn't really, but I did on the stairs. And again, it might just be from that 1 bedroom. Okay, so here we are, back in the house. We had our tour. I'll end up getting one of the community, but once we step out the front door, that's your view.